Good morning.
On
Welcome back to another beautiful Friday morning. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Please remember to turn on all your cameras while we are in the class. It's better for me to see your faces so I can see who I am talking to. So it's Friday. Hope you guys are excited. Yay! Friday, Friday.
Good morning, student.
bro.
Turn on your camera, please.
Wait, please no now because I play baseball.
If you want to play games, then you can leave the classroom. If you want to play game, you can leave the classroom. We want people here that want to learn. Okay, mathematics Friday morning. Hope you guys are ready for mathematics. So, to go back to look at what we are busy with, we are busy with parallel lines and angles, excuse me, and different line names and a lot of big area of things regarding parallel lines and lines in general. So as per usual, let's just go through our vocabulary. Make sure we understand 100% what's going on in the topic. So firstly, we have the parallel lines. We have our beautiful parallel lines. Now, parallel lines will never cross. They will never cross. So they are always the same distance apart. Okay, should be straightforward by now. Parallel lines. The next one is our big friend, perpendicular. Perpendicular. That is when the angles form 90-degree angles. Here, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, all of these form 90-degree angles. All these, so they add up to 90, 180, 240, 360. So perpendicular is when one is horizontal and one is very vertical. And then our last one at the bottom we looked at was intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. Now, intersecting lines create random angle sizes. Depends at what angle the line intersects. Okay. Our next one that we looked at is our angles. Now, these ones I want to make sure that we get correct today. Our first angle here. Everyone, what is this angle? What is the name of this angle?
Acute angle.
Acute angle. Yes, very good. Acute angle. Where is the... What is the name of this angle right here?
Right angle.
Yes, very good. It's our right angle. And our last one here. What is this name of this angle? What is the name of this angle? I'm listening.
Student, can you say?
Come on, what's the name of that angle? You've done this. What's the name here? Read it to me all together. Come on. Read the name. Can you guys see?
Obtuse angle.
Obtuse angle. Now, what's the difference
Good.
between an acute angle and an obtuse angle? What's the difference? You can tell me. What is the difference between an acute angle and an obtuse angle? What's the difference? A very simple difference. The one is bigger than the other one. One is big, one is small. Obtuse is the big one that wants to grab and eat you, the big one. While acute is the small one. Acute is the small one. Okay. Obtuse, big, acute, small. So any angle less than 90 degrees, if an angle is less than 90, it is acute. If it's more than 90, less than 180, it is obtuse. And at 90 degrees, we have our right angle triangle, a right angle angle. Okay, so these are the basic ones we looked at. I also looked at some of the other ones we looked at on Tuesday, just to go through, but let's try and pay attention so we can remember this, because we might not spend a lot of time on angles. Okay, so our first word, the big word here, co-interior angles. Now, how do these co-interior angles form? Well, for a co-interior angle to form, you need two parallel lines plus one intersecting line. So you need two parallel lines and one intersecting line. So you need three lines. If you look at our picture on the top here, let's see our lines. We have one line here. We have one line here. That's two lines. Plus we have an intersecting line here. Gives us three lines. So now we can easily see where our angles form. Where's this pen? Why is it keep disappearing? We can see clearly how these angles form. There's one angle. Pay attention, pay attention. Here's another angle. Do you see they are opposite each other? They are opposite each other. We call these ones co-interior angles. Excuse me, co-interior angles. Now, co-interior angles always add up to 180 degrees. Always. And when we know that knowledge, we can do a lot of math problems. Okay. Let's use our brain a little bit. Let's use our brain. Let's see. Let's see. If you look at the picture on the right at the bottom here, we have two lines that are parallel. We have this line here, which is parallel to this one. Plus, we also have the intersecting line here. Do you see? So now we have two angles, and our co-interior angles is angle A and angle B. Do you see? Which angle is bigger, A or B? Which one is bigger, A or B?
B.
B. Yes, B is bigger. Very good. Excellent. Let's look why. If you look at this angle from here to here, it's small. If you look at the B angle from here to here, it's big. So A is acute, an acute angle. Now they tell us that A is 69 degrees. A is 69 degrees. Now, if A is 69, what will the answer be for angle B? So, firstly, we have to look at how we're going to solve this problem. So, we have angle A equals 69 degrees. Do you agree? Everyone agrees? Yes? No? Yes. B equals we have to find out what B is. But we know A plus B equals 180 degrees. Why? Because A and B form co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. So that means they add up to 180. So if we have this diagram here, A equals 69, B equals, don't know, and A plus B equals 180 degrees. So when we look in the future, when you guys do equations, we will write this one like this. B equals 180 minus 80 degrees minus A, which equals B equals 180 degrees minus 69 degrees, which equals 111 degrees. So our answer for B here will be 111 degrees. Okay. Why? Because they add up to 180. Now, the reason why it is so simple, if you understand it from the beginning, is look at the top angle here. If you look at A, we will change another color. If you look at A, you can see here is a straight line going through, and here is one line going this way. So this angle at the bottom is 69, but you can see it's on a straight line. So if I erase the 69 here and I draw a new angle, this angle here will also be 111, because 180 on this line. And so we can see that the opposite angles are equal. This angle here will also be 69. Look at the next picture on the right-hand side. Let's have a look here. We just draw lines. We have our two parallel lines. You see 1, 2. And then we have our intersecting line to form two co-interior angles. Now angle A is 45. What is angle B?
Teacher,
Yes.
can I turn off the camera? I will move.
It's okay. It's fine. So who can tell me what is angle B? I know the answer is at the bottom, but how do we calculate it? B equals 180 minus 45, which will give us 135 degrees. Does everyone understand this concept? Do we understand? The two co-interior angles opposite each other add up to 180. So it means this angle, the whole angle here, from this angle and this angle will be 180. Very important, because they are co-interior. Remember that, because they are co-interior, they add up to 180. Now there's one more I want to do. We also looked at it Tuesday. Let's just have a look at it again. The transversal. Now this one, before we do some exercise, let's have a look. First, we need to give the three lines names. So what is our two parallel lines? We have line AB. We have line CD. Do you agree? We have line AB and we have line CD. These are our two. These are our two parallel lines. These are the two parallel lines. You can see here AB and CD. Now, if the teacher asks you in a test, what is the transversal of the lines A, B, and CD? What is the transversal of the lines A, B, and CD? It means which line is crossing them. Which line is crossing them? And there's one more line. So we will then give the answer and say, the line EF is the transversal. The line EF is the transversal. Why? Because it cuts through. It cuts through the two parallel lines. And when you have a transversal, you can see there are four co-interior angles. There's one co-interior here. There's one co-interior there. There's another co-interior here. Another co-interior here. So there's four co-interior angles here in this picture. Okay. I hope you all are still with me. We'll see now when we get to the questions. Okay. So here I will allow you guys to draw on the board for this page. Let's see who can answer these questions. These questions are on page 134 of your math book. Page 134 of the math book. If you want to write your answers in there, I would suggest you get your math book now. So it's Friday. Let's see some energy, some excitement. Are you ready to do some mathematics? Are you ready? Yes, I am. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Okay. We start off with number 2 because number 1 is missing. Number 2, let's look at the picture. Before we look at the questions, let's look at the picture. So first, what do we have? We have one line, 2 lines, and we have 3 lines. Do you see? 2 of them are parallel, 1 is intersecting. So let's first draw our parallel lines to make sure.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Okay, ask it.
What 9 plus 10?
9 plus 10.
Yes.
19.
No,
What do you think it is?
it's 21.
9 plus 10. If you do some witch magic, yes. If you do magic, you can get 9 plus 10 equals 21. But we are not looking at that now. We are looking at some angles and lines. These are very important because you will see that these questions you will find in your test as well. So if you do not pay attention, you might not be able to do them. So very important. The first thing we do is look at our question. What does the question say here? Look here. Do you see the lines here? What do these 2 lines that do this mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? Equals the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. So if you ever see this sign with the 2 forward dashes, forward slashes here, it means that the line TM, this one right here, and the line DL, this one here, is parallel. That's what that symbol means. It means parallel. Okay. So question number 1 on the right-hand side here. The transversal is, what is the transversal of picture number 2? What is the transversal here? Who wants to take a guess? What is the transversal here? The transversal is who can tell me? We have two parallel lines and we have one intersecting line. Who can tell me what is the transversal of this line? Anyone?
TM.
Again?
TM.
TM. Very good guess. It's a very good guess. Almost. Almost. Let's quickly look. Thank Jasmine for the answer. Let's quickly look. TM is one line, yes. But DL and TM are parallel. Remember, if they are parallel, then the other line that crosses the parallel lines are intersecting. So our intersecting line here is this one. This is our intersecting line because it intersects TM and DL, both of them. Do you see? So if we have this line, what would our transversal be? Our transversal here is OB, is the line OB. And remember your arrows. The transversal is the line OB. Who does not understand? If you don't understand, please let me know. Because firstly, I will do it in this way. I will change the color of these lines. Here it is. So whenever I'm going to do a new one for you. I'll use green instead this time. So when I mark with a green line, it is parallel. And when I mark with a pink line, it is intersecting. Intersecting. So very important, remember, yellow, green lines is for parallel lines, pink for intersecting. So let me just do this one, parallel lines here, parallel lines here. Okay, so look at angle OBD. Now the way we look at angles is the following. The first one is on the outside, second one in the outside, the middle one here is the angle B. So if we look at OBD, OBD is here. Let me take a different color to mark the angle. OBD is this angle here. Do you see? It's this angle here. So just a quick explanation. Give the name of an angle. Give a name of an angle is as follows. So here's an angle. A W P. AWP. So do you see we have two lines? We have two lines, AW and PW, two lines. They meet at W. So if you want to write this angle, if the teacher asks you calculate this angle here, they will say calculate angle AWP. AWP. Look at where the angle starts. The angle starts at the bottom. Look at what is in the middle. Look at what is in the middle here. AWP. AWP. So A is the beginning, W is the middle, P is the ending. AWP. Do you guys understand? Let's see. I don't think you are listening. I think we are not listening. Let's see. So yeah, we said the first one is, what is the transversal? We said OB. We said OB is the transversal. Remember your arrow on top. Remember the arrow on top. What? Measure the angle OBD. So they talk about angle OBD. You see, OBD. So they ask us calculate the angle here. Who can tell me what is the size of that angle?
50.
How much, Jasmine?
50.
50, like 50. Excellent job. Thank you very much. Good job. Very well done. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah. First correct answer for Friday. 50 degrees. Why? Because angle TOB equals 130. And we know these two are co-interior. They are co-interior. So 180 minus 130 equals 50. 50. Okay, very good. The next one. What is the angle BOM? So let's take a different color and let's draw our angle. Let's draw the angle. Start at B. From B, O, yes, well, last one, M. M, okay. BOM. So they ask us, calculate this angle. What is the size of that angle?
50.
50. Yes, excellent job. Thank you. Leon. Thank you, guys. That is 50 degrees. Why is it 50 degrees? Because if you look,
is a circle.
it's a half circle. Look, it's on a straight line. And we know a straight line equals 180. So 180 minus 30 equals 50. That's how you would calculate it. 180 minus 130 equals 50. So now let's look at the last one. Calculate OBL. So we start at the O, move to the B, and then to the L. Oh, so this is a nice big obtuse angle. Now what is this angle here? What is the size of this angle here?
130.
Excellent job. Thank you, guys. Good job. It is 100% 130 degrees. Very good. The rule is opposites are the same. So, for example, this angle here and this angle here will be the same. This one here and this one here will be the same. Opposites are the same. Co-interior 180. Okay. So let's look at question 3. Question 3 here. The first thing we have to do, read the question. Here we can see PO and ST are parallel. PO and ST. So let's draw them. PO and ST, yeah, are parallel. Okay. So what is the transversal? What is the transversal? What do we think?
NI.
NI or IN, but I would say NI. Yes, NI is our transversal. Do you see there's no arrows on that line? So we're not going to add any arrows on the line above. But do you see they have arrows for PO and ST because they still carry on, but NI stops. Okay, so now we know green parallel, pink transversal. Okay, so now we go back and look at our question number 2. Angle PNI. Okay, PNI. Okay, so what can we see here? 2 parallel lines, 1 transversal. So these are co-interior angles. So what is the angle here? What is the size of this angle?
45 degrees, like
135 degrees. Very good, Jasmine. Excellent job. Excellent job. It's 135. Yes, that is 45. The other one is 45. Say again. So this one is 135 up here, 135. Now, if we look at our next question, NIT. So now we start at the NIT. So what will our angle be here? We're looking at the angle I. So here, size of this angle is
135.
excellent, excellent. Congratulations. You're doing very good today. I like it. And the last one we have is INO. INO. So let's get our drawing. Wrong color.
45 degrees.
NO. 45 degrees. Excellent. That is correct. 45 degrees. No, it's a different color. That's gonna make noise. Okay, so the last one we will do next week to finish up. We won't do this one now. We'll do the last one next week. Reason why I want to make sure that we remember what we did this week, next week again. Okay. And then we can carry on with this one to the next exercises. Okay. And also our time is running a little bit low and it's Friday. So I don't want you to work too hard, you know, have to enjoy the Friday. Okay. So for all of you that are here today, thank you very much. Please turn on your cameras if you want.
Bye, guys. Bye, bye.
Rock, paper, scissors if you want to lose against the teacher. Today, teacher will beat you. Ah.
No.
So are we ready? Are we ready?
Ready.
Scissor, paper, rock. Paper, rock, scissor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Thai. Be
Answer the
Thai.
hammer.
Oh, Jasmine and Namnian.
Teacher, I'm rock. You win.
Congratulations, you two. Today is the two ladies. It's Jasmine and Namnian. Oh, Leon, do you ever beat me? I think I always beat Leon. Well done, guys. Well done.
Not lost. I draw.
Draw, but if you don't beat me, you lose. It is the game name of the game. A draw is also a lose in my book. No, very good. Thank you, guys. So only the 2 ladies beat me, and the rest, only one, I think I beat one. The rest was all a draw. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you have an amazing Friday. Have a great weekend. See you Monday morning. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See you on Monday. Bye bye.